Hi, my name's Russell Pearson, and today we're going to be talking about going head-to-head with Amazon. So in the last 12 months, Amazon's share price has shot through the roof by 30%, and for absolute good reason. Delivery in 24 hours, and God knows how many products they've currently got on their store. It's starting to scare a lot of retailers, and not just starting to, but now in Australia, Amazon is going to be opening up just before Christmas. That's right, Amazon is coming to town. And just like the scary Santa Claus, it feels like it's coming to get everybody in the online retail space, especially in Australia, and even the brick and mortar space. People are getting really concerned. So what can you be doing to combat the explosion that is going to be Amazon before the Christmas period? They're already training up their people. I heard about that the other day. They had a big training event, getting everyone ready for the big Christmas push. So what can you be doing to actually secure your space in the retail market? Well, I think there's three things that you can be doing off the bat. This is beside giving great customer service, giving good competitive prices and actually great delivery, because that's what Amazon's doing. You need to be doing that as a bare minimum now. What are the other three things you can be doing? Well, number one is own your brand. Creating value in a brand and potentially a brand experience that is something that people will search for. They'll actually go out of their way to find you. If someone's looking for a particular type of handbag, they're not going to go to Amazon and look up handbags. They're actually going to look for a Louis Vuitton. And so when they go shopping for that, any other handbag won't do. It has to be the Louis Vuitton brand. My sister-in-law is a classic example of this. She went overseas to get a Louis Vuitton bag. People will go out of their way for brand. So what does that mean? That means that you need to actually focus on creating a strong brand and actually making it an attractive brand that people will come and find. That also means that I would suggest not putting it on the Amazon store, where it'll actually decrease the brand value and become a commodity. So create a space where people can come to and find you outside of the Amazon experience. All right, so that's number one. Number two is body language. If you've got a brick and mortar store, this isn't ideal for retailers that are online, but if you're a retailer that's got brick and mortar, being face to face with people is going to be a massive advantage for you. More than 70% of communication, human communication, is made up from body language, and that means more than 70% more opportunity to close that sale when people come in and visit you, and you can actually communicate face to face. Get really clear on understanding who is that person in front of you. Use a bit of empathy and close the sale because you understand what they're after, and you can understand the experience that they're expecting and wanting to receive in order to purchase your product or service. So number two is the body language and face-to-face experience. And number three is expertise. So whether you've got an online store or an offline experience, you can be the go-to expert around your product line. So let's take handbags again, because that's the example we already used. You could have the go-to website for handbags. You become the expert on fashion. Not only are you letting people know what is the go-to fashion this month or even this quarter or this season, you can potentially start throwing your opinion out there and become the wisdom in that space. So you could be talking about, these are all the different handbags for all these different uses. These are the different handbags for these different fashions. You'll be the go-to place that people look for when they're looking for handbags. So become the expert. That's number three. So that's three things. Brand, high value brand. You can create and own these things. Number two is if you can get face to face, you've got far more opportunity to make a sale. Number three is become the expert. Actually become the opinion setter, the thought leader, the expert in the space, and people will come looking for your advice and looking for your expertise on the product they're about to purchase. So think about your own business. What are the things that you can be adding in the brand space? What more can you be doing for the sale experience? And what more can you be doing to attract people because of the expert knowledge that you have in your business? Thanks so much for watching. This has been the Marketing Report. If you've got questions or if you've got examples of your retail space, I'd love to hear them. Send your inquiries, your questions, your thoughts to marketingreport@russellpearson.com.au, and I'm looking forward to hearing from every single one of you. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Another big thank you to Crimson Fox Creative Studios for sponsoring this episode. You can visit them at www.crimsonfox.com.au.